Mr. Costello.
Thank you, Your Honor. It please the court, Ms. Erlewein, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I think the most important thing right now is what the court has already told you. What she has said to you is not evidence. What I say to you is not evidence. The only evidence that you're going to consider comes from that witness chair or exhibits the court admits into evidence or what we see as documentation as an exhibit. So why am I standing here? If what she says is absolutely gospel, we have no need for a trial, do we? What you're going to see and hear are certain facts which would lead one to a conclusion that the defendant was not driving under the influence and that there may be some infirmity in the blood, the BAC, the blood alcohol test. I'm sure you're going to hear experts testify as to, you blow in the machine, how does that get to be blood alcohol? But we'll hear about that. And this is a case where all these field sobriety tests, who grades you, who gives you an A, or who gives you a B, or a C, or you flunk, is the arresting officer. It's not an independent judgment. It's a subjective judgment as to how well you perform. And fortunately, we have a videotape that will show you the performance of the defendant in these tests. And ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of all the evidence, after being instructed by Judge Childress, we would respectfully ask you to find the defendant not guilty of driving with a BAC of .115 and not guilty of driving while impaired, which is the other charge, because the people have not proven the defendant guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Thank you.
Mr. Costello, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes opening statements. Now we move to the next stage of the trial.